Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Today we're going to continue going through Mount Coral. Sorry, I had to check to make sure I was in the right place. This one here, I think it's left we want to hold. I have to actually press the right button though. I think it's left we want to hold first. Let's see, I changed the controls around. Actually match the right buttons. It is. We get the wizard stuff. The wizard stuff, I believe, is a double growth weapon for Aerith, and the W machine gun is a double growth weapon for Barret. Now the tracks don't give way again, so this time we hold right, then shimmy all the way over to the right there to get the item we didn't get when we first fell the first time. As we climb back up, I think there's a star pendant this time. I think poison resist. Am I right? Yeah, it's a star pendant. So not major for a star pendant, really. As we get to fight some cockatooluses. Well, one cockatoolus and some needle kisses. I should have used Ifrit there with Cloud, really, shouldn't I? But have shown off Ifrit, which is what I was meant to do. But I'm not the brightest. We really should have showed off Ifrit, but I didn't. Because let's see, I'm not the cleverest. But we get a little free win. We'll do Ifrit in the next battle. We'll do Ifrit in the next one. Ooh, another restore and ice level up there. Not too shabby, Alonso. We got a turbo ether there. Jump. This one, there isn't anything on either side. I was hoping to jump the gap. If I'm completely honest, just my timing is absolutely terrible. But just in case, I suppose you missed the wizard stuff or the star pendant, you can pick them up now by falling down that one. It will allow you to get them. We can get the transform materia, which transforms another one of them ones. Mini and Toad. They're not bad with what be the added effect material later in the game, linking in your armor or your weapon, I suppose. Could make them semi-useful, but for the most part, I never use it, I'll be honest. So, let's have a look at the Lord of Hellfire. He'll make them burn. I love how they give Ifrit not only like a spiny back in this, but they've also they try to give Ifrit pecs, try to give him a chest, and honestly just makes Ifrit look like he's got tits. Just makes Ifrit look like he's got tits. Well, we've almost got the amount of money that I need. I need another £8,000. When you come down the bottom road here, you'll see that everybody is stuck. No, it manipulates the bridge red. The shack, I know where the shack is. I just normally have red 30 in my party. So we could PHSA if you want to swap out, you know, put the W machine gun on Barret. Maybe just give it Aerith the new staff, but I have plenty of time to do that later. I'm not worried about that. Oh, another fun little battle here. I've got absolutely nobody with cure all, have I? Nope. We do have Cloud has all level 2s, I guess, which is something. But laser is actually really good at buffing your thingy. Look at the shaver in. Sorry, I was keeping somebody on standby just in case somebody needed healing from the 4 lasers. Because them 4 lasers can do a number on you. Again, this isn't exactly where I would grind for the kills or limits. I still think Junon is the Junon area is a much better grind spot. And I will be doing that at some point. To get... I mean, it'll not be too long after the next story sequence, to be honest with you. I'll probably just do it then. Just to get it all done and out of the way. Yuffie still hasn't got a second level 1? Really? A Q2 is good, but it's still not needed for him. Good luck, Cloud! If Tifa's down there, Tifa does cheer for you as well. Just unfortunately, Tifa's in my party. So Tifa ain't cheering for nobody. Ooh. Cloud's getting a limit off. Alright, so we'll get a cheeky blade beam in. And I guess since I know I'm popping Shiva, it is really Yuffie's going to get her first level 2 limit break before she gets her a second level 1. But I say summons. These summons are decent, but they're not fantastic. The easiest way to win these fights early on is to just wipe everything out as quickly and humanely as possible. And yes, I can see that weird white pixel when Shiva summons active. It disappears afterwards, so I'm guessing it's just a little graphical error on Shiva there. But it is what it is. Where we are, Cloud? There we are. Sure is tight here. That's what Johnny was saying about Tifa last night. No. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making jokes on that really, but you know. So they cross the bridge, and a little further down, we can climb up here. Doesn't look like you can. We can climb up here and we can find some little baby birds. Yow! We're going to take the treasure. Your hair looks like a chocobo. Yeah, Cloud, your hair looks like a chocobo. And we have to fight one singular cockatolus for this. Nothing massive. We just fight one mama bird. Kill the mom, steal the treasure, leave the babies alive. Cloud truly is heartless. But we get 10 Phoenix Downs for it. Saves us a little bit of guilt. And Cloud nearly falls off. So now we've got to look back round to where the bridge starts. Oh! There's that other enemy. That, the what's it called? Bangnadrana is what has the item you can steal. You can steal the diamond pin for Red 13 from it rather than spending 1300 at Junon for it. But the magic comb is just straight up better, so why would you? Yeah, that's my way of looking at it. Attack! Burn him! Oh, don't burn him, he resists fire. But honestly, I thought I didn't put a different beforehand. But, you know. We live and we learn, we live and we learn. So we'll continue back on, there we go, back on round here and back on down. See, I like areas like this in me games. Like, it's not a big area to have to go through. It's just a fun area to go through. How is Helen? Yuffie does if she survives. I was kind of hoping one of them was going to hit Yuffie again. Yuffie. I personally say Yuffie. But I could be wrong. I was hoping for another Grease Lightning from her. Just so we could, you know, get that limit moving along a little bit. Oh, another ball plume though. Never say no to another ball plume. Oh, jump over. Oh, I should heal before I forget. Why is it moved by least? Thank you. There we go. We'll get some Heelys in. Then we go back down the bridge. Right. Most technically, this is more of a railroad track, isn't it? What have we got? Ah, another big boy in the back. Tell you what, let's see what Cloud's Ice 2 is doing before I decide how we're going to do it. I mean, I might just do this one with physical attacks, to be honest. Under kiss. Our MP, I mean, our MP's not running that low, but obviously I don't have many ethers due to the fact that I sell all my early game ethers because I really like the money. I'm not gonna lie, you know, I sell them because I want the money. There's a very expensive part of the game coming up soon that isn't even for Condor, so I need lots of money. Now we're going to take this downward track here that looks like it goes absolutely nowhere. Because you'd be wrong. It leads to a hidden cave with a homeless man. You can't do anything for us, so we're just going to rob them, to be honest with you. 2 saucers in a tent. That'll do me nicely. Ooh, pincer. Now, because I'm close to a couple of limits here, I might actually hold off on attacking. But that gets us Grace Lightning. And, oh, we get to see a water kick as well. Just make sure we land them all on hit. We'll get more summon Ifrit to get rid of the rest. Punch rush, somersault, water kick. Tifa's limits, realistically, isn't very good in battles like this because it does just hit randomly. Single target, she's fantastic. If you're fighting one enemy or one boss. But I think I've said in the previous video, my Tifa plans are a little bit different once we get her ultimate weapon. Because I mean, obviously we get ultimate weapons. It's Final Fantasy, why wouldn't we get ultimate weapons? So I have a slight different way at that point that I like to personally play Tifa. We'll go up Cloud, there we go. I mean, it's not an extreme way to play Tifa. I mean, it has been done by, I'm sure, countless other people. It's just my preferred way to play, well, final level Tifa. Cloud! Cast ice because you have no Materia, no MP left, you bum. And it's just a bomb. Let's be real. I think we can kill it before it explodes. We can with hits like that, Cloud. We can with crits like that. We love a crit. Although I do need to heal up again. Now I'm sure people are probably sitting there looking, going, "This is what you get for selling your ethers." But honestly, I don't care. This bridge is just filled with bombs. Ba-bomb! But bombs aren't too bad to deal with, to be fair. It would just be better if the Yuffie and Tifa actually had, you know, a competent attack stat. Bomb blast! Bleh! That's another limit for Yuffie next battle then. We'll take that. Didn't even need Fury for that one. Well, Cloud's out of MP, so I guess Tifa's doing the healing job now. Cloud's on 4 MP as we run across this really shaky, rickety bridge. What we got? Another bomb? Another bomb. So we'll launch up a Grace Lightning first. Stick. I do like Grace Lightning. I mean, honestly, Yuffie gets quite a few decent limits. I think Red's level 2, like his second level 1 limit is probably the best second level 1 limit. Here's some defense boosting on the allies, on all allies. It's just fantastic. I mean, it's great. But can't think of anybody else's level limits that actually buff parties. Well, buff the party apart from Aerith, who gets a few. But I know Aerith gets another one as well. But looky here. Well, Barret, apparently everybody knows Barret here. Barret knows everybody here. Barret's fault. What did Barret do? Did he go on a rampage with his machine gun? Shit. Techno freak. What a term, mind you. Calling Barret a techno freak is just a term and a half. You techno freak. I'm techno freaking. Yeah. It's my fault this town was destroyed. Now I'm gonna run off and cry. Well, I don't know who's responsible for Northwell turning up like this, but I'm sure you're gonna tell us. I like having an even number. Please buy something. Buy anything. Yeah, I mean, that's only worth £1,000. Same as for this stuff. The star pen is worth 2, so we'll sell that. I can get rid of the grand gloves. I ain't ever going to use that. I'm keeping that spare Shinra beta because I'm unsure if I'm ever going to use it, to be honest. We need some of my weapons. What do you sell? Carbon Bangle, Force Staler, which we've already got, and Molotovs. What about you? What do you sell? Transform? Now this is a shop we are going to be buying a few things from. Notably 20 Maiden's Kisses and 20 Cornucopias. Because I'm going to even out my softs. Which puts us further in the hole, considering I said I want such a big flood. That's right. Yeah, 0 will be perfect for you, man. Because we don't want to be getting turned into a frog or minied. But there is a merry old inn up here. It's only 50 gil a night as well, so I mean it's not terrible. 50 gil a night, you can live with that. Now before we go the way we're meant to go here, I do want to go out of town, which is this way. Takes you back onto the world map. As you can see, this is where we've ended up here, as far as the world map's concerned. You can see as we've walked from Constant Soul through the mountains to here, further towards the weird gold mushroom in the centre of the desert. Now I haven't come out here for any particular reason. I'm purely just here because I need gil. I mean, you don't have to get it now, and honestly it's a bit silly trying to get it now considering how much you're going to need in the future. Because we do have another Fort Condor battle after the next story segment as well. Joker! Yeah, these guys just shoot cards at you and they will kill you. Because they're very fun like that. This is where having the revive material on somebody really comes in handy. I did have the revive material on somebody. I had it on Tifa. Excellent. Apparently I just didn't care enough. Ooh. Well, I'm going to have a look at this here. Let's have a look. What all leveled up there? Ooh, 2 alls. We're getting there, we're getting there. Revive is an expensive Materia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay here until I want to stay here until I get 30,000 kills, what I normally do. But I'm not 100% I want to do that. But I'm going to take a quick little pause break here for a moment to sort a few other things out. I want to get Barret's new weapon equipped. I want to get Aerith's new weapon equipped. I want to have a little look how characters are doing as far as limits and other things go. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Apart from that little grind, to 47,000 gil, which will be enough for what I want to do here. Because we are heading to the Gold Saucer. Now, unless you're going to do a lot of battle arena right now, I don't think having 30,000 gil for the lifetime pass is really worth it yet. As we're going through Barret's backstory here. But I am going to be doing a lot of battle arena right now. as soon as we can do it. I'm going to be in and out of Gold Saucer a lot. So money is going to be, it's going to be up there for what I need. Always been a coal mine in town. So as we go through Barrett's backstory here, obviously I'm going to be doing Chocobo betting, I'm going to be doing Battle Arena, and then I still need money for Condor after this story section as well. Now, when I go back to do the Fort Condor, I will show where I'm going to be doing the limit level grinder. So I am going to be doing that as well. I'm going to get everybody that we've got at the minute, every party member we've got level 3 limit. And later on when we get new party members, I'll get all their levels, them all the way up to call it level 3 limits. Now, one of the things I've got installed is it's like a gameplay tweak. It just fixes side things, and I've used it in the past for funny and weird Materia setups because you can do that, extra link slots, just to see how wacky I could make the Materia combinations in the game. But obviously I haven't got that on at the minute. It's still in my mod list, and the reason it's still in my mod list is because I can use it to set my experience gain to 0, which is what I'm going to do when I'm limit grinding, so my characters don't gain experience while gaining their limits. Now obviously I can't set AP to 0, but what I'll probably do is I'll just unequip Materia apart from maybe's cover. Once you've got the limits, cover really isn't a big issue, I don't think. Cover isn't something I'm ever going to use. Even a cover counterattack Materia isn't, in my opinion, worth it. Something like counterattack ultimate or counterattack fire, that's a lot more worth it than linking counterattack and cover together. Which is, like I say, where the fun from having that one installed for the multiple Materia links work, because I could have cover, counterattack, fire, counterattack, whatever I wanted, and I could make these really mad setups for people that just had them covering or getting hit and then counterattacking and just doing nutty damage. And it was mostly just for fun, just to see how crazy I could get with the Materia setup in the game. But poor Barrett's backstory. They agreed to build a reactor. Shouldn't have burnt the town to the ground. What a shame. No wonder Barrett hated everybody. No wonder everyone hated Barrett. Marina? I'd love to know how to pronounce his wife's name. We're going to go salsa, hurry and get on. Let's go, Turbo. You're the fastest racer. Dine was his best friend, and close ever since they were kids. Of course Barrett never said anything. He's a man. Why would we ever talk about any of our problems? Ever. That's not what we do, Tifa. Like, come on. We better go on. I love how Red's like, I'm only with you, so I get back to my hometown. Well, I'm going to go to this fun little amusement park with you. Now, I will probably be unequipping everybody's Materia here as well. Just because I can. I don't think this party I've got rocking at the minute is going to be what I'm going to be using going forth. I mean, Yuffie will be there because I still do want her level 2. Like, I really want Yuffie's level 2. Now, I do have everyone equipped with double AP growth weapons at the minute. So their attacks is like 2 to 3 points lower than what it would be from what I stole, with one less extra Materia slot. But I'll be able to change that before much longer. Whenever there's a double Materia weapon turns up, I'd take the opportunity to use it. I do want that all Materia. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. There's a minigame in here that is notoriously difficult. Oh, and yeah, there's a save point over there. But at the save point, you need to use 5 GP. Which is why I buy the lifetime pass. I am not using GP to save when I can run down to Coral. And I can just fly out. No, I'll tell you what it is, we'll leave the Materia for now, right? Let's just get Cloud ship back in here. Although I do need to probably rearrange Cloud's Materia the most, actually. So we'll talk to this wifey here. It says 3,000 gil for single pass or lifetime for 30. So we're going to pay the 30,000. So now we have full access to the gold saucer. The GP limit of 10,000. I don't think I've ever got anywhere near 10,000 GP. So we're down to 17,000 gil now. I see. I do that just for purely because I want the lifetime pass right now. Once we're through everything that needs to be done here, I'm going to be in and out of this place doing the battle arena. I'll show the battle arena once off screen, but for the most part, I'm going to be doing all of it purely off screen. As fun as it is, I don't want to be stuck there fighting forever. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. I mean, the problems will be after the limit grind's done, because I will be able to get a few more enemy skills at that point. That's going to make it makes the battle arena teensy weensy bit easier. Not massively easier, but easier. Barrett's going to go wild. Let's go, Barrett. That's enough to the Wonder Square. Yes, he seems to be doing a lot better. Who am I going to take with us? Well, I think I'm going to take Tifa. And I'm going to take one. I wish we could just forget everything and have fun. Does Red have something interesting to say if you take Red? You want to go with me? I mean, I'm going to take Red because Red doesn't negatively impact something later on. Red's health is just nuts, by the way. His HP growth is kind of like Barrett's. Red and Barrett have insane HP growth. Not even Power Cloud can match Barrett and Red's HP growth, like, I swear. So, first place we're going here is we're going to go straight to the Ghost Square. One, because I absolutely love the Ghost Square. I think it's great. Secondly, thank you for coming to the Ghost Hotel. Please step up to the counter. Because it's Turtle Paradise number 3 here. Now, this is another hotel where you have to pay with GP, yet again. But the shop, thankfully, you don't. Welcome. Now, this place, we finally found somewhere that sells ethers as well, I suppose, if you want to take advantage of that. But ethers are expensive, as you can see, which is why I tend to sell mine. Nothing else about art. Now, sell the atomic scissors, because I'm going to be using that. All the striking stuff now. The TS bomb and the ball plumes just aren't worth selling. They're only worth 1 kilo piece. It's like the 135th soldiers don't sell for anything. Turbo weathers don't. But 2 Sahara nuts from off when I was getting the gills, so I'll get rid of them because I don't use Sahara nuts when we come to breeding chocobos. My one shin would be there. And what I did want to show is you can see how much money you get for mastering your Materia right here. Like, throat is worth 700,000 gil. Heal is worth 105. Now, some of them aren't worth a lot, but you'll notice that all Materia is worth 1.4 million. That is our aim. Our aim is to master all Materia, and then we never have to worry about money ever again. Would I recommend selling? Anything that sells for 1, by the way, sorry, is It's like one-time materials. Enemy skill isn't a one-time materia, but you can't sell it. Then you can buy covers, you can buy alls eventually, earths, you can buy sense, restore, all of that. So you could just aim to max out, say a fire. Like what I'm doing with Cloud right now, I've got an ice, a lightning, and a fire on them. I'm never going to use it, and I do have another fire right there. If I did want to use fire, I can then master. But when you master one materia, you spawn another materia. Now, I'm just going to go to where I need to go here. Oh, wrong one. That was not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the Wonder Square. So I'm just going to go where I need to go here. I might do an extra episode on... Well, it'll be after everything's done. I might do another episode on the different areas at the golden... Right, I will do another episode on the areas of the gold saucer here. And this is... A lot of people say Cait Sith, or Cait Sith. But I always say Cait. But I'm not going to say that all the way through this. This is Cait Sith, is what we're going to go for. I'm not interested in how people think it should be pronounced correctly. Cait. It just sounds like I'm saying Casey weird. So we're going to go for Cait Sith, who is a cat powering a giant Moogle outfit, which something else happens later on in the game that involves this, and it doesn't clear this up any easier. Be careful for forgetfulness. Let me try again. Dance for me, monkey. What's it say this time? Read it out loud. What you pursue will be yours, but you will lose something dear. Tell me what? This is quite literally how we get our next party member. We get a cat powering a Moogle doll. Now, Cait Sith's weapon is megaphones. And that really cool one, Cloud decided to leave, and Cait Sith cat, it comes with a silver armlet, which is better than what we've already got. So I'm going to pass the silver armlet to Cloud, if I'm completely honest with you. But yeah, it comes with the megaphones, as well as the transform materia and the all-important manipulate materia. Now, manipulate allows you to... Well, the battle arena now. Manipulate materia allows you to control an enemy. So you can then use their moves however you want. Which is why, when I go back to do the limit grinding bit, the man's been shot. That, I'm waiting because, you know, we want to go back. We should be strong enough to just walk straight across the marsh at that point as well, and go get Choco Button, level 4 suicide, matter magic, all of that. Sephiroth. They're all shot. Sephiroth doesn't use a gun. But yeah, so we'll be backtracking so I can get a couple of other limit breaks, couple of other enemy skills while doing the limit grinder. Because enemy skill is something I can use for heals and kills that doesn't attain AP. Did you guys do this? Run! Hurry up before Ronnie James gets us. Look at Dio's swag. Swagger, I meant. Swagger, the way he walks. Wait, listen. Why are we scared of this robot? Like, Cloud, we took on stronger robots than this at Shinra. We can do this. We can beat these robots to a bloody pulp. Bloody pulp? To a metal pulp, I guess. If you're crying down below. When I was Iron Maiden, not Theo. They take me to the gallows below. Here we are. Prison Cloud. We're at prison. Now, I'll go over Cait Sith's limit break once it happens. Cait Sith doesn't have the traditional amount of limit breaks everybody else gets. Cait Sith has 2 limits, and I believe that is it. I'm not 100% because honestly, it's the character I like the least. It is the character I use the least. And that be that. Just leave me alone, Cloud. Yeah, our friends are dangerous, Cait Sith. It's alright. So, I'll have a quick look at Cait Sith's limit break here. You see, it starts with dice. Rolls the dice, damage. It's essentially sets his weapon from 6. And then the other one it gets, you have to kill 40 enemies in battle for Cait Sith's second limit break, which is ridiculously easy. It's not very difficult at all. They say it comes with dice. And then the other one is slots, which again, it sets it from Final Fantasy VI. So it's not a difficult one. So Cait Sith probably will get their limits done first. But I'm going to take a small little cut here. I'm going to sort out my Materia setup for down here. Just because you can get into random encounters. We're not going to explore the place quite yet, but I want to set up my Materia anyway for it. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so quickly got the Materia sorted there. We'll quickly go over it. So Cait Sith, simple setup, Earth, Transform, Chocmob, Heal, All Restore, Manipulate and Sense. Cloud's exactly the same as he was, Restore, Double All and Double Growth. With Ifrit, Fire, Lightning and Ice. Red, Restore All Elemental on a Double Growth. Red has both enemy skills equipped at the moment, along with Shiva and Revive. Now, the way the enemy skills work, if one enemy skill Materia has, see I've got both enemy skills on red 13. Help, help, I'm locked up. Sorry. I've got both enemy skill Materias on red 13 and I go to learn Macro Magic or Flamethrower. Because he knows it on one, he'll not learn it on the other. Man, not that empty treasure chest. I don't like coming down here just for the empty treasure, just to show that, you know, other people here are emptying treasure chests. But if we encounter something that say we haven't learned on any enemy skill yet, then you will learn it on both enemy skills at the same time. The only way that you say that doesn't work is if you've already learned it on one. Give me turn, man. So these faces here, depending on which way they face, they're blue, they're nice, they'll heal you. If they're red, they're angry, they'll hurt you. Again, you just beat them to death. There's literally no reason not to just use beta at this point. It's ridiculously strong, yes, I know. But it's in the game, so why not? Now there is a new enemy skill to learn down here. Unfortunately not from anything we've encountered here so far. I should really give Catchy a better... I am going to call it Catchy, I don't get Catchy. I'm not saying Cait Sith anymore, it's going to be Catchy. To really give Catchy a much better summon than Chocmob. Maybe it's a Shiva or an Ifrit. But I don't want to mess about with Materia setup quite yet because this party isn't final and I'm not going to be keeping this Materia setup anyway. One of these weirdos chases you down as well. It'll welcome you in, but when you try to leave, it'll swallow you. But I'll sell the desert, my friend. How's that one? He just laughs and follows you around. But we can use the save point down here for free, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make all of my saves here, and this is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, maybe leave a like, comment, subscribe. But as always, this is going to be Daddy Granny signing out. Have a good day.